Sometimes we'll call it the old black rat. Just being ugly to one another. How many death and life is in the power of the tongue? You can speak life to your family members, or you can speak death to your family members. Tell your neighbors and neighbor, we get ready to turn our family around. Today I need you to put up a phone and say, brother, you know what? I've been speaking bad on you today. I've been running you down on Facebook. I've been running you down. I'm sorry. The Bible said they couldn't find not one good thing to say about Joseph. Touch the neighbor, let's go to verse 5. Verse 5 says, one night Joseph had a dream. Touch the neighbor, I had a dream. One night Joseph had a dream, and when he told his brothers about it, they hated him more than ever. That's why I say you can't tell your dreams to everybody. Right. The Bible said they hated him even the more. Right. I hate you, but I hate you even more now, because maybe you got the wrong name, you talking too much. You really get on my nerves about your dream and your purpose. Right. How many know that sometimes we look at his brothers in this text, but we never look at Joseph. Right. Joseph was a bragger. Right. Look at my coat. Look at my car. Look at me, look at me, look at me. God said, I want to deal with the Josephs in this house. You got a purpose, but I want to deal with some things on the inside that I got to take out to get you ready for your purpose. Right. To get you ready for your road of destiny. Yeah. I can't let you walk on the road of destiny and purpose with a bragging spirit. Right. And neither can I let your brothers handle you because you got purpose. They got envy. They got jealousy. Right. How many know that envy and jealousy is just as cruel as the grave? That's what the word says. It's a cruel thing. It's a deadly thing to be jealous, envy, and covet what your brother had. Yeah. They was mad because of what their brother had. On the outside, but on the inside. How you gonna get mad at me all because of a dream? Right. So the enemy does. He gets you mad and envy over simple stuff. Touch your neighbor's neighbor, grow up. Stop hating on people. Touch your neighbor's neighbor, don't hate on my purpose. Don't hate on my dream. I'm going somewhere. The enemy has split this family up. All because of a dream and a robe. That's simple, ain't it, y'all? That's a real stupid thing. But you know what? I understand. I've had friends get mad at me and leave me because I sit there and told the wrong person what God was about to do. Everybody don't believe what God's going to do in your life. Sometimes it's going to be some family members, my God, that he got to disconnect you from. It may be your brothers that he got to disconnect you from for a little while. I mean, you can't hold no grudge. But one day, they put Joseph in a pit, and they was going to kill him. Isn't it a sad thing you want to kill your own brother? All because of his dream. Just know you'd be surprised who want to kill you. You'd be surprised who want to get rid of you. All because of your dream. The neighbor said, you must be important. They want to get rid of you. They put him in a pit. Then a Benjamin showed up. Benjamin was special to Joseph. See, Caleb is my Benjamin. And that's why God got him here today, because even though we had a fight, our argument, He's always been the one that stood by my side. I'm going to tell y'all a special story. One day I jumped in, had a fight, and I wanted to fight y'all, but then Kenan came out. Joe, you might remember the story. Kenan heard about the fight, went in the workshop and grabbed a big old wrench about this big, and clubbed this boy, split this boy down to the white meat. I said, Kenan, what you do that for? Then you would call more trouble. Lord have mercy. More trouble. I had this one fight. Now guess what? Now my life is in jeopardy. They said you need a Benjamin in your life. Somebody gonna fight for you. Somebody gonna take up for you. You might not need him, but Benjamin said, "No, we can't kill our brother. That'll be blood on our hands." So Benjamin cooked up a story that they seen some slave traders on the way off. And when they seen them slave traders on the way off, they said, let's just set them off. Trust the neighbors and neighbors, you will get sold off in your family sometime. But it's purpose of them selling you off. I said it's purpose of them selling you for 15 cents. I believe they sold them for real cheap. Just so they can get rid of it. That's a real enemy when your enemy sell you for cheap. Your family member sell you real cheap. When you worth so much. God, do you know your worth? God is saying you got to know your worth. Benjamin stood up, had in his mind that he was going to come back and rescue Joseph. But they sold him off. Now here's Joseph in a pit for being sold off. Then Joseph ended up in Potiphar's house. Then he was exposed to sexual temptation. Lord have mercy. Y'all see that process? See, sometimes God will speak a thing in your life, but then he'll see you through a process to deliver you, to make you a deliverer. But you can let enemy in Genesis step in. God's trying to put you in a process. If God said a thing, He's going to perform a thing, and He's going to protect the thing. Gets into Potiphar's house. His wife saying, come sleep with me. See, when God got your process, you can't sleep with anybody. You can't even want nobody's husband. You can't even want nobody's wife, and you got one. Temptation. Trying to get the best of it. Joseph said, you know what? I can't touch my master's wife. I love not just because I want her so bad. She is beautiful, but I love God. I want to do the will of God. I want to walk in my purpose. I want to walk in my assignment. Now you got to deal with somebody lying on you so you can get the purpose. How many know that you got, Lord have mercy? See, when you really come with purpose and destiny in your life, you're going to be lied upon. You're going to be talked about. You got to be willing to go through a scandal. Joseph went through a scandal, y'all. But you talking about you got purpose, you can't handle a scandal. You can't handle nobody lying on you. You can't even handle being tempted. Every time temptation comes your way, you find yourself falling in the bed. Girl, I made a mistake. And now guess what? You dealing with a setback. Because you can't handle your flesh. Am I talking right, Caitlin? Am I talking about amen lights and walls? Because y'all ain't got to talk back to me. Because God gonna talk to you. Because you got purpose. I'm talking to my women, men today. See, men, you can't sleep with any woman. They tell you something. I can just say, Joseph, come sleep with me. No, man, get up off me, girl. Please, are you serious? Why are you so hungry? Thirsty. All of a sudden, can't put on her. All of a sudden, she put it on her. He trying to get away. Some of y'all trying to get away. Some of y'all ain't trying to get away more man in the movie. All of a sudden, she grabbed Joseph's coat. She grabbed his coat, y'all. Now she got the evidence on her. What happened when they get the evidence on her? What happened? They said, girl, I got the evidence right here. Now, you locked in prison. How many know you in purpose? You gonna get locked up. You gonna be in a quiet place. But how many know your gifts gonna stand out in the quiet place? Huh? I know you're gifted in one different maybe, but God said I gotta set you aside for my purpose so I can talk to you. But how many know when they lied on him, when they put him in the pit, when they scandalized his name, huh? How many know purpose stood up and said, I'm still here. Touch your neighbors and they're still here. I said, touch your neighbors and they're still here. You might lie on me, you might scandalize my name, but I'm still here. My God, my God. And Potiphar woke up one morning. My God. He said, I can't believe, I know Joseph. I know he wouldn't do that to me. The Bible said everything Joseph touched, it prospered. Touch your neighbor, God about to prosper everything I touch. Oh my God. The Bible said that he was in the prison. My God. Handling the books. My God. Handling the finances. My God. And guess what? Oh my God. I hear the Holy Ghost. He said it was prospering. And then the Bible said that it was prospering so much. Joseph had 3 friends in prison. That they said that Joseph had the gift to interpret dreams. See, then I tell you, a kid gonna stand up in the prison. He was interpreting dreams. He had 3 friends, and the 3 friends turned their backs on him. He said, tell Potiphar about me. See, some folks gonna forget about you. See, them ain't in my notes. I'm just going with the Holy Ghost now. Some folks gonna forget about you. They're not gonna tell nobody nothing about you or your little gift because they want to stand out. But how many know when we got that gift, it's going to stand out. It's going to rise up. When it should be loving you, guess what they hate you? God says you're going to stand out. I just hear the Holy Ghost. See, sometimes you can be in the back of the office doing that back work, they load up that back work, and you tell the boss man about me. But all of a sudden, it's a girl, I ain't studying her. Soon as I get to the part, I ain't going to say name, I ain't going to say her name. Just let her say my name, say my name, say my name. They're going to do that now. They're going to forget about you. But how they know when they got to Potiphar's, when they got before the Potiphar, guess what? It still didn't work. Potiphar still ended up chopping one of their heads off. Because you want to put yourself up before you lift me up. He said, if I be lifted, I'll draw all men unto him. Yes. They should have been talking about God's plan, but they got to talk about their plan. Right. See, when you envy, you jealous, you ain't going to talk about nobody's plan. I know what I might know. Y'all go with me. I got one more thing. I want to deal with some of the things that Joseph went to. He was betrayed. How many know you're going to be betrayed? Yeah. Your friend, when you got destiny and purpose over your family, you're going to be betrayed. Huh? You're going to be deserted. You're going to be in a place where you're going to feel like you're in a desert all by yourself. But how many know you got purpose? You're going to be exposed to temptation in every facet and every way of your life. But how many know God got your back? He said, I know the plan that I have for you. It is good, not of evil, but to bring you into the expected end. To bring you out of that pit. To bring you out of, guess what, discouragement. See, sometimes you're in that dark place, you're going to be discouraged. But God said, I come to bring you because I'm praying for your life. It is good, not of evil, but to bring you to the expected end. Touch your neighbor. We're about to come to the end of this thing. And I'm going to come out looking good. Come on, I tell you. My God. See, I want y'all to go with me. I got a few scriptures and we're about to get out of here. Go with me to Proverbs 14 and 30. We get out of here in a minute. Because I believe in teaching. Because see, some of y'all shout on, some of y'all should know. Right. And I don't want to give y'all no hype. Because we got to deal with this envious spirit.
Come on.
Proverbs 14 and 30 says, a heart at peace give life to the body, but an envy rots the bones. It is something, being envy will make you rot to your bones. The Bible says death and life is in the power of tongue. Huh? The thing you speaking about is making you rot. Romans 12 and 21 says, do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Did y'all read that? Let me read it again because y'all are too quiet. He said, do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. How many know, guess what? When they don't want to talk about your name, you still obligated to do good to them. You still obligated to speak good in their life. Am I preaching, Caleb? Watch this here. James 4, 2 and 1 says, you desire, but you do not have, so you kill. Y'all hear that? The second, so you covet he said, but you covet, but you cannot get what you want. So you quarrel and you fight. You do not have because you do not ask. That's the problem with the family. You quarreling, you fighting over foolish stuff. And then verse 3 says, when you ask, you do not receive because you act with the wrong motives. God said, we got to put our motives in check. When we ask God something, make sure you got your heart in the right place. Okay, I'm closing. Get it ready. Because God is about to do something for your life. He's trying to raise you up from that pit. But God is saying that I need your spirit to come up. I need your mindset to come up to the next level. Don't be asking me no foolish stuff with the wrong motives. Ask me for somebody else's man when you got one. Huh? If God said he got a plan for your life, it's good, not of evil, he's trying to bring you to a place of expectancy. Let us stand, y'all.